It was a close fight the first time. The rematch was close. Dana White correctly pointed out that Woodley said he was going to win decisively. He didn't. And he's not a dominant champion by UFC standards. Of course, you understand why the fighter is offended. He is the champion, the promoter, and he is more than a promoter, but he's also the promoter, is talking negatively, he feels about him, so I understand the reaction. But I basically agree with Dana's sentiment. And the reason Dana has one of the reasons he's popularized the sport, and we talk about him, is because he shoots straight. He tells you what he thinks, and it's refreshing. It'd be as though Goodell or someone like that in the NFL shot you straight all the time and told you just what he was thinking, and I think the fans appreciate it.
I disagree with you. I don't think that Dana White was right in this, and I don't side with him. And I don't have a relationship with Dana White that spans 15 years. But we talk on occasion. I've known him for years. I like him a great deal. I think he's tremendous for the UFC, and I think he's tremendous for sports overall. My issue in what I really have a problem with, I don't care about he's a part owner and all of that. You're the promoter. You're that guy. You can't do that to that man immediately after the fight. Can't do that. That's not right. You don't, because there's something to that. That guy is a warrior. Tyron Woodley goes into the ring. He handles his business. It was a tough fight against Stephen Thompson, beat him for the second consecutive time. You go into that ring, you fight your tail off and what have you. You feel disrespected, but you didn't name Dana White. And Dana White then calls you out for promising that you were going to do something.
That's what Dana does. He's done it so many times, Stephen A., repeatedly.
We didn't, you know, people could do a lot of things that don't make them right. We're debating right and wrong.
Yeah.
We're not debating whether or not he does it.
Dana gets behind the fighter and blows him up as the promoter. Same thing in boxing or another. When you think there's money there. So John Bones Jones was promoted heavily. Once upon a time, Tito Ortiz, because they thought they could make money. They were excited.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have that. I got it, y'all. I'm not just, I get that part. I'm talking about his comments about a fighter immediately after the fight. There's no place for that. The guy showed up. He fought. He wasn't as good as you wanted him to be. He wasn't as good as he thought he was going to be. Stephen Thompson's pretty tough. I'm shocked he survived the first fight that they had. You get up in there. You put yourself on the line. You don't need the promoter speaking out against you at that particular moment.
You just proved again that you're the best fighter in the world in your division. Your promoter says something negative. That's all you know. On the other hand, it's not like Dana made something up or said something that wasn't true.
But nobody sees.
And that's not unusual. That's what I'm saying. He's not pegging him when he talks about the race in those comments.
But Molly, we're not debating whether it's usual or not. We're debating whether it's right or wrong.
No matter who it is.
I'm saying it doesn't matter who it is. You're the promoter promoting the fight. Listen, Ronda Rousey got her butt kicked when she went into the ring. God bless her. I wish her nothing but the best. She had no business in that octagon against Amanda Nunes. She had no business in there. How come we didn't look at Dana White and have a discussion there about him then? No, listen, I'm sorry. We didn't sit up there and say.
We did. I said it was a mistake.
I don't mean us. I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about what if people were in the octagon, like, how could you have them in the ring together? Would that be appropriate? No, it would not. I'm sorry, it's not right to do something like that to somebody immediately after a fight, any more than it would have been right to do that to Dana White immediately after the fight while she was in the octagon. That wouldn't have been wrong.
I think there was commentary along the lines that you're discussing.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
I'm Max Kellerman. Thanks for stopping by. Before you go, hit the button below to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss a moment of me taking down Stephen A. Smith.